Alrighty, what on earth is going on YouTube today? Dirty trucking. Boy, they hard on the truck driver. For all y'all out there, now I say this a couple of times in my video, but let me reiterate it. If you do not invest while you're in trucking, go out there, get you some land, get a house, some type of mobile home, double wide trailer, a car. I know a lot of y'all, hey Andrew, I don't need a car, man. I'm gonna be able to use Mr. Charlie's, semi-truck, or Pujami's semi-truck, or the Russians or the Ukrainian semi-truck, the bobtail when I get home. Sure you will. What's gonna actually happen is you got to rent a car from Uber, like Dirty Trucking doing, and pay $200, $250. I think she paid like $250 a week for the car while doing Uber, and then that'll be your personal vehicle. Or back on the city bus, public transportation. I try to keep truck drivers, in reality. I understand, because I used to be out there. Living in a truck, and I know how we can get desensitized from what's going on outside of trucking. When you come when you come back to earth, after 10, 20, 30 years of being on the road, and you finally got to come back to earth, and you realize that, damn, everybody got a house and everybody got a car, and everywhere you look, man, I went to Walmart, Andrew, everybody had a car. You the only one on the freaking, well, you ain't the only one on the bus, but you it ain't that many. You got walk through the parking lot, everybody got a car. I know you don't need one. But right now she's going through a real tough time. She's getting evicted. And, I'm watching because I like to see, what people that been in trucking, that got out of trucking, and is way older than me, what they go through, so that I perhaps don't follow in their same footsteps. And I know she didn't get a car or house, anything like that, while she was in trucking. So she left out of here, without a tricycle. So I'm just watching to see how that works out. And I noticed yesterday, for whatever reason, at the very, very, very last second, reality kicked in, and she decided to try to go and apply for some other apartments up there in Detroit, Michigan. I don't know why she waited till one day before eviction court. I thought she had told us she was gonna get on the city bus and go some other state and figure it out later, go to a homeless shelter. But reality is, she don't want to go to no homeless shelter. She don't want to go get on the city bus and go to some other state and still be in a homeless shelter. One of y'all said Trucker Brown, which I didn't see the video, so I don't know if he actually said this, but one of y'all had told me in one of his videos, he had said that, when he had a stroke, he didn't have anybody there for him, no family, nothing like that. It was just him and his girlfriend, or his wife. I don't know if they married, but according to y'all, Trucker Brown has said if he didn't have her, he'd be in a homeless shelter. If it was just him, and they didn't get together, because he didn't have a house. I don't know if he had a car. He may have had a car, but no place to live. Not that he didn't make the money in trucking. Oh, we all make the money in trucking to go, get a house and get a mortgage. It's paperwork. A lot of us don't got the paperwork. We got the money. We make the money to make the mortgage. I don't know about the mortgages. We all them $400,000-$500,000. I don't know about all that. I'm talking about $250 and under. We make that, but I'm just here to try to, educate the truck. Now, one of y'all gonna get on. Well, Andrew, what are you doing? We don't see you doing it. I understand. You're right. I don't have a house. Well, I got this house, but I didn't originally sign the mortgage payments for it. But check this out. My plan is to get a house. A lot of people, they don't even got that as a plan, as a goal. Now, my question is, if I go out and buy a house, and let's just say it's 2-3 years down the road, you was in your 40s, now you're in your 50s. Andrew got his house. and it's freaking 5, 6 vehicles. Now, what are you gonna do then? What are you gonna do then? Then what? Cause I already told you my goal. That's the only goal I got. Oh, well, I just created another one. You know, I'm trying to do the schooling thing too, you know. As you can see, I'm trying to look young enough to go back to school. It's tough out here in these streets. Tough out here in these streets. You see, it's costing me money now. I used to get on this thing and didn't have no expenses. I got a freaking car. I gotta get up with all these warehouses and send all these shirts and hats and all this nonsense. Costing me money. Just to impress who? A truck driver? Psh. Good God almighty, boy. Good God almighty. How was school anyway? For all my people that's in school, how's school? I'm over here in freaking world history. Got to be the most boringest subject of all time. Wanted to quit today. Damn. Hell am I learning this for? I don't know if I'm gonna make it, y'all. Man, look here. I'm not telling y'all need a house, a car, apartment, get your credit right. I ain't telling you to do none of that. I'm just telling you to be aware and just think, because just think outside the box. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm hearing somebody said, I think a tiny home like $8,000. I ain't never researched no tiny homes, but I seen a tiny home on YouTube. I think that's better than nothing. That's what I think. I think I may have seen some tiny homes around Nashville, but I ain't seen the inside, so I don't know if they're actually tiny homes. But I don't know about no $8,000. I know not here in Nashville, but look here, look guys, look. Let's just say you buy some land, $5,000, $10,000, and put a double wide on it. That right there, I think you can get all that under $30,000, depending on the price of land. That right there is a lot better than when you get out of trucking, there ain't nothing at all. As you get older, it's gonna get harder in this economy. It's gonna get way harder. You see what Dirty Trucking going through? Could you imagine if she had to go get a regular job in this economy? Who's she competing with? Now, we know she can get a trucking job, but the thing is, she let her CDL go. I don't know what's the process to get all that back. Now, if she get all that back, she's straight. She can get back in trucking, you know, sleep in a truck, you know, be a company driver. She'll get back on her feet. But I don't think that's an option right now for her. I honestly think what she's trying to do is find somebody to take in for the next apartment and continue this Uber thing until it fell again, because it's going to fail again. Because Uber's down for everybody all around the United States. Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, all that stuff is side hustles. They ain't no main job. This YouTube is a side hustle. I don't care if it paid me over $100,000, as some of y'all recently discovered. I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute. YouTube pays money? Oh, wait a minute. I told you that years ago. I told people that years ago. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand. Do you know how many people, while I was making, you know, this $100,000+ off YouTube, do you know how many people I heard say, man, YouTube don't pay my bills, man, so I ain't gonna do it. It don't pay my bills, man. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? That ain't my main thing. Oh, really? Really? You know it can pay your bills though, right? You know Mr. Beast is the first billionaire YouTuber. I don't know of any billionaire truck drivers. Fool. I'm just saying. I know a lot of millionaire YouTubers. I don't know any at all millionaire truck drivers. At all. I don't know any of them. Do you? I can show name a lot of YouTubers though. I can't name. I mean, I don't even know where to begin to think about. You know, truck driver driving a truck making $1 million net. I ain't talking about somebody put something in some 401k and waited 30 years. I'm talking about $1 million net at the end of the year, 1 year work. I know what 1 year YouTube they making with barely any expenses. So I'm just saying, you know, I encourage y'all to go out there and get side hustles, but understand it's a side hustle. Start up YouTube. To make a YouTube channel is free. Make a TikTok free. All them people you see on TikTok crying, boo hoo hoo, the American economy going, you know, I can't find a job, man, it's the end of the world, child support. They making way more than you complaining on TikTok than you are at your main job. You don't even know it. All them people you see Antoine Daniels doing the reply to, all them people making more money than you. All them TikTokers that's getting millions of views, they all making more than you. You just don't know it. It's entertainment. This is part of the entertainment business. They're not gonna tell you this. I heard some DoorDash. One of y'all, I think it was Big War had mentioned they lady DoorDash or something like that. I ain't never heard of it, but I went and looked because, you know, she was, I guess, supposedly she was telling people quit their job or something like that. Boy, I went and looked at her channel, seen all them views, 30,000+ views of video. She making more money than damn near everybody watching the videos. Anyways, man. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. As you can see, it's time for me to call up my hairstylist. It's time for me to get retwisted. One of y'all want to do it? Huh? Which one of y'all want to come out here and retwist my hair? Yeah. I'm just asking for it. Somebody, anybody? I'm doing it for y'all. I got all this on for y'all. And I ain't asked you for $1. I ain't got no cash up, no gun, go fund me, and none of that. Ain't got none of that. Catch y'all later, man.